Good morning. I am off, 8 o'clock exactly. Only just got light. Gets light very dark. Gets light very late on now. Slept well. Excited for the journey ahead. Let's go. Lovely and flat today because I did all the hills yesterday. So got at least 50 or 60k of flat. Well, if you excuse the dogs barking, this is just what I absolutely love. Countryside, no cars, so quiet, so peaceful, beautiful, so nice. I can't really explain this, but it's just amazing. I think it's because it's so early in the morning. Well, you know, sun's just risen. There's such a crisp, I don't know, the air is so crisp and it's so cold, but it's not that cold. It's just, oh, it's beautiful. I love it. Look at that. Wow. Just been shopping, got the usual stuff, the oats, the bread, the tuna, the vegetables, etc, etc, and a lovely worker inside. So I went in and he was smiling, and then throughout the whole shop he would be following me, asking questions. He spoke little English, so he had to have time to think about what to ask and how to say it. And then he would say, how long have you been traveling for, where are you from, how old are you, how much money did you bring, and just loads of nice questions like that. And he was so like happy and proud almost about what I've done. It was really, really nice. And then he asked my Instagram. Just it was quite sweet, you know. So it was really nice to see. We were cycling around the town. It was called something like Carousel, but I'm not sure. And got the sea over there. It's very nice. Just had a very interesting experience and interaction with a local, which I'll explain in a bit. But apparently there's a road that goes straight across here. Hello doggy. And maybe it once did, but now there's a river going through it. So I'm gonna have to take my shoes off and go through it because there aren't any roads nearby, and I'm not going all the way back up there because there's a massive hill. So yeah, well, I just watched that dog go through it. It's not that deep, but still. Okay, let's give that a go. Okay, I'm gonna cross. Taking my shoes off. Let's do this. Okay, I'm across. Get my shoes back on because my feet are cold. I'm across the river. That was quite fun actually. Cool experience. Okay, now for the slightly odd interaction I had with that man. I was just cycling, well I was actually pushing my bike up a hill because it was quite steep. And then, you know, typical, speaking Turkish, didn't speak English. But I thought I'd listen to him. He then rang his son because he wanted him to try and speak English to me, but his English wasn't great and I didn't really know what he was saying either. But it seemed like they wanted me to stay for a little bit, maybe have a drink or stay the night. So I said yes, okay, let's go. I just was keen to see what he was offering, and then I gave him my phone for Google Translate to try and help. And this is what he said, and it's very, very peculiar. There was a slight weird spelling, so I'm gonna just correct that. If there is nowhere to stay, you will also be a crowd. You came here with your hatred. And I was like, what? Because from the actions he was giving, and I think this is the case, it just seemed like he wanted to help me out. He was looked really kind. His son was saying, if you haven't got anywhere to stay, you can stay here. But then that message was like, what? And then I gave him the phone again, and he said, do you want to go? So I was just like, yeah, okay, I'll better go, because I got a bit suspicious after that message. It's probably just an error in translating.
Hello, me from the future. I can reveal now what he actually said, and it is as follows. If you have nowhere to stay, you can stay with us. Is your family here? Who did you come with? So, yeah, very different to what Google Translate said. Apparently it's because there are lots of spelling errors and grammatical incorrections. I asked Murat, my Warm Showers host from the other day, what he actually meant. So yeah, very different. But yeah, kind of sad because he actually just wanted me to stay, but oh well.
Yeah, anyway, I need to get moving because I've been dawdling for the last hour. I'm getting a lift. Oh man. This is the biggest hill I've ever seen. It feels incredible to go up in a tractor. The size and the steepness of this hill. Oh, it's so steep. Wow, I've got a little bit of explaining to do because even the last 2 hours have just been like, what has happened? We had the interesting person, then we had the river. Then, just after that, I bumped into someone. Well, actually, he came down from his house and talked to me. He rang his dad, because he couldn't speak much English, but the dad could, and said, you probably shouldn't come this way because the roads aren't very good. This time I could actually understand what the person was saying. So I was like, oh, okay. So he gave me like a really long instruction list of where to go. Anyway, cut a long story short, I basically need to go back to the coast now. I can put a little screenshot or a couple of screenshots, whatever, of my route, and just to say where I need to go back. But anyway, again, long story short, going back to the coast. But unfortunately that meant going up a really big hill. I don't know if it's so hilly now, like the hills are really picked up. So I was a bit depleted because I had to go up a massive hill, but then this 2 people on a tractor came along and just said, get in. So I was like, okay, great, thank you. And they carried me just over 3 kilometers up what seemed like a really big hill. It's probably 250 meters or so. But yeah, just an incredible experience. And you can kind of see the views. I'm pretty high up now. So now I have to go, well, I don't have to, but I'm going back downhill a lot. And then I'll be at the coast soon. So what turned into what could have been quite a long afternoon now hopefully won't be too long anymore. That saved at least 40-45 minutes and a lot of energy as well. So I'm very happy with how that went. So I'll go back to the coast to a town, and then I'll go on the main road back up to Duza, and then I won't go too far. I'll just somewhere in the middle I'll stay the night, and then tomorrow I'll head over to Bolu. Wow, look at that. If you can see through the trees. Oh, wow. Hello. Oh. It is 4 o'clock. I've reached the town. I can't remember what it's called. By the sea. the last hour or two have just been so hilly. I mean, I even took a tractor up half of it, but like, you won't understand how steep the hills are. It's just like that, and then like that, and it is incredibly tiring, especially after yesterday as well. I've done almost 3,000 meters elevation gain since yesterday, and today has been flat as well, but just the last bit has just made it shoot up. So feeling pretty tired, and I was supposed to find somewhere to sleep around 4 o'clock, but given out to change my route, it will be maybe closer to 5 or 6, and I'm also a little bit apprehensive because I'm not sure where I'm going to be staying tonight. Doesn't look like there's any really good places to go, so I'm a bit nervous about that. But I've had some food just to keep me going a little bit longer, and hopefully I'll find somewhere soon. Very tired, exhausted, very exhausted. In case you're wondering, this is what the town's like. Very lively, looks lovely. Would love to stop off for a doner kebab, but no time. I have found a spot. I am so relieved because I was honestly thinking I wasn't going to find anywhere. I feel so lucky to have found the spot. The road just goes on winding up. It's a really busy main road as well. There isn't much to the side. This just goes straight downhill. The other side, I don't even know, but it's... So I came off the road, busy main road, and then I came down onto a field. I'm not sure what grows here. Anyway, I've come down to the bottom and it's a lot flatter down here, so I'm going to put the tent up down there, and that will do me for the night. Very happy. Cool. That will conclude the video. Today has been, whoa, a bit of a mad one really. Little summary, just because why not. In the morning it started off being absolutely incredible with beautiful scenery. Then I had that weird experience with the man, but I will get a translation. And then there was the river, which was pretty fun. Then I got told to go a different way, and the really helpful dad on the phone, super nice, and he even gave me his number so I could contact him if I needed to. And then what else happened today? Oh, then we got a tractor ride. Luckily, because I would have not been able to make today if it wasn't for that tractor. He saved me big time, so very happy with that. Then I had a bit of a crash and I was just super tired. And again, getting really anxious and apprehensive about finding a spot. In fact, I even wanted to go to the hotel I passed on the way, but I decided not to, but then I thought, oh, I should, and then blah, 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 blah. And anyway, now I'm here and I'm super happy, and I'm just thinking I should stop talking because I'm taking up a lot of storage space. Okay, thank you for watching, goodbye.